Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is episode 32 of our Director of Football Challenge with FC Barcelona. Thank you as always for coming back. Thank you for clicking play. Today, as you can see, we have got the Champions League first knockout round draw. We won the group, of course, in the last video. So we're straight in with the intro today as the draw. So you can see the seeded teams along with ourselves. You've got Monaco, Dortmund, Juve, Manchester United, Espanyol, Manchester City and Real Madrid. The unseeded teams are Atletico Madrid, Chelsea, Liverpool, Leipzig, Bayern, Lazio, PSG and Benfica. So there are absolutely no easy ties. If I could handpick my opponent, it would probably be Lazio or Benfica. So let's see how we get on. Automatic draw has been hit. Who will be first out? It is Atletico Madrid out first. They will take on Juventus. We've got Lazio. This is one of the ones I'd like, but they have got Man City. Oh, PSG. Don't want them. Against Manchester United. Liverpool. Yeah, I'd take them, you know. Oh, and we've got Liverpool. Oh, wow. I said I'd take them. Kind of regret that now. Chelsea get Dortmund. Bayern will play Real Madrid. Leipzig will play either Monaco or Espanyol, and it is the French team, which means that Espanyol will take on Benfica. That is the draw. What else have we got coming up today then? Well, it is the World Club Cup, or the Club World Cup, or whatever they call it. We've got the semi-final and potentially the final today as well. We've got a big transfer that might be on his way in, and what is going on in the league? So before we address our horrific form in La Liga, we'll focus on the transfer, and it's this guy here, Marquinhos Cipriano. He's a right winger, inside forward from Sao Paulo, who are in the Club World Cup as well, and are potentially our opponents in the final as well. They've just won their semi-final. But this is the guy. Look at him. He looks really good. He's not the strongest. He's obviously not very good aerially. He's only 5'7", but he looks very Messi like in his stature, doesn't he? He's going to have a low centre of gravity. He's quick. He's skillful. He's good at dribbling. Pretty decent finishing as well. So looks like we'll be getting him in. And the main reason I went for him, there's a couple of clubs interested, but if you have a look at his contract, he's got a foreign club minimum fee of 10.5 million, which is under his current valuation. So he's been coming up on our scouting reports for a little while, so I figured we'd go in and make the offer. Our Director of Football, Luis Campos, has just put in a straight offer for that the release clause, and you can see there it's been accepted and the contract has been offered. Hasn't been agreed as yet, but there's no reason why it shouldn't be, really, when you look at that. 170 grand a week. Well done. So yeah, let's address this form. And here it is, and just look at that. So the last video, of course, was that win in Marseille, but just what has happened? We went to Oviedo and we got dismantled 3-0. We were the better team. We had more shots, we had more chances. The ratings are terrible. Oviedo deserved the win in the end, but the annoying thing is we create all these chances and we miss them. We've got the best players in the world. Yet Oviedo scored their first shot on goal and their first shot on goal in the second half as well. And how are they so clinical when we've got the best players in the world? It's so annoying. And then bizarrely, we come up against Atletico Madrid at the Camp Nou and we just blitzed them. We just ripped them apart from minute 1 to minute 90. Suarez and Bernard got brace each. Messi and Inigo Martinez got goals as well. We smashed them 6-0. They were in the top 2 when we played them. We absolutely annihilated them. It's our biggest win of the save, I think. But just look at this. 1-0 defeats against Chelsea and Celta de Vigo. A 3-0 defeat in Rotterdam against Feyenoord. In those 3 games combined, we had 51 shots on goal and scored 0. And the opposition combined had, I think, about 22 shots and scored 5. So what is going on? No idea. Possibly my fault, because we keep tinkering with little tactics, changing little things, and it just doesn't work. Went back to the good old 4-3-3 control, the tactic we set up originally, and it resulted in a 3-1 win at Betis. Bernard scored after 3 minutes. Hesse equalised, but then 2 from Luis Suarez gave us a comfortable win in the end. It was a really good performance, and you can see as well who our opponents are in the FIFA Club World Cup. It is Mexican side Tigres, so this should be really, really interesting. As I said, if we go into it, I did say that Sao Paulo had already got through to the final. They beat Shandong 2-0, so we could be coming up against Marquinhos Ciprianos in the final if we get through, but Tigres are currently top of Liga MX in Mexico, so it's not going to be an easy game. But before we get to that game, just look at how desperate this situation is now. We are 12th in La Liga. We have just 19 points from 13 games, 5 wins, 4 draws, 4 defeats. It's absolutely terrible, terrible form. You can see we're now 16 points behind Real Madrid. Yes, we have 3 games in hand due to the Club World Cup. They're on the winter break now, I think, in Spain. But even if we won all 3 of those games, and they are winnable games, I think they're against Malaga, Girona, and possibly Leganés, I think. So they are really winnable games. But judging by this season so far, they're not winnable, are they? I've supported Barcelona for well over a quarter of a century now, and I can't ever remember in real life a season this bad. We've got the best players in the world, and we're just not able to translate it into results. I don't get what's going on. Even if we win those 3 games in hand, as I say, we're still going to be 7 points behind Real Madrid, 5 points behind Valencia, 3 points behind Atletico Madrid. If we have a look at the last 2 seasons, you see Real Madrid won it last season with just 6 defeats and 29 wins. The season before that, we won it easily. We were 14 points clear, but we won 31 and only lost 4. So we've already lost 4 this season. So realistically, the title is gone, because other than that, out of the last 25 games, we've got to win at the very least 22 of them, maybe more, maybe even win all 25. Who knows? I can't see us getting anywhere near the title now. 16 points is too much. Even with 3 wins, it goes down to 7, but that's too much, surely. Here we are on the match preview screen then. Tigres, you can see, have won 4 of their last 5 games, and we are just terrible. It's been played in Canada this year, the Club World Cup. Today it's at the home of Toronto FC, BMO Field. We should be winning this. We are overwhelming favourites, 5-2 on. Yeah, we should be winning this one very, very comfortably. Here's the team that we go in with today then. So it's a strong team with a couple of players in for match fitness reasons. So we've got ter Stegen in goal, Cucurella, Inigo Martinez and Piqué, with Nelson Semedo at right back, just come back from injury, so we're going to build up his match fitness. Sergio Samper, Andre Gomes and Paulinho. Then it's Bernard, Messi and Suarez up top. We're going to hopefully make a couple of changes up top because this has been played on a Wednesday, and the final, if we get through, is on Saturday. So let's get to this. Let's hope we can get the job done. Here are the 2 formations then, and you can see that Tigres are playing a 4-1-3-1, 4-2-3-1, sorry. They've got Enner Valencia up front. That's an interesting one. We should be winning this, really, really should. One of their key players is their goalkeeper. So we're probably going to have to be on form to beat him. Let's get into the boys. Let's tell them exactly what is expected of them, and that is to come back as finalists. We're having an awful season. A trophy would be a brilliant, brilliant end to the year, and it is desperately, desperately needed. Can we do it? Come on, Forza Barca. Here we go then at BMO Field. The match is ready to go and we get it underway. We desperately, desperately need a good performance, some goals. We need to get to the final. We're on the defensive to start with though. Here is Aquino and Enner Valencia. I've always liked Enner Valencia. He was really, really good player. Not the most prolific, but a really mobile striker. Here we go, the free kick for Inigo Martinez goes to Semedo. It's out with Messi now, who's apparently picked up a knock. I haven't seen that come up. What's happened there? Bernard plays it back to Messi. It's a great ball. Messi's in, plays it across. Bernard's coming in, and we have a goal on 13 minutes, and it's Bernard. He scores some goals. He is doing really, really well. He's having a great first season. Unlike Milinkovic-Savic, Bernard has fit right in, and it's like he's always been at the club. Here he is on hand again. He is putting them away. Marc-Andre ter Stegen has the ball right on the edge of his box, goes out to Semedo. PK, ter Stegen. So it would be really good if we could lift this trophy. Real Madrid won it last year, so it would be good to keep the trophy in Spain. It'd be nice if we can win this and the Copa del Rey. At least it'd be something to show for a nightmare season so far. And the Champions League as well would be obviously really nice to retain that. Ter Stegen goes out to Nelson Semedo, down the line for Messi. Really worried about that injury for Messi. Here's Suarez. Get the shot away. He does. Guzman saves. It's going to be a corner. Good start to the match for us though. Good first half so far. Messi with the corner goes out to Andre Gomez. Gives it to Bernard. Shot is blocked. Good performance then in that first half, and it's 1-0 at half time. We've been the better team. We've had a lot of the possession. We've had all the shots on goal. Would have liked us to have been further ahead, but things are going well. But we are going to get them focused again, going to tell them that things can change if your performance levels drop. Better not let that happen. Want more goals in this second half. Let's do this, boys. Let's get to that final. Let's get our hands on that trophy. Here's Luis Suarez. Counter is on for us here. He's gone to Bernard. Done well, and Bernard has scored again. 30 seconds into the second half, and it is 2-0. The team talk went down an absolute storm, didn't it? You can see Andre Gomez picked it up in midfield. Luis Suarez, I thought he should have gone for Messi. He seemed to go for the more difficult pass, but Bernard's first touch there gets him in, and it's a very, very tidy finish. Aquino out on the left, cutting inside. Gives it to Pizarro, forward for Valencia, and he's in. Enner Valencia is in, and ter Stegen with a big save. Big save from the big German. But that was their first real chance, their first clear-cut chance, their first effort on target as well, which has normally been going in recently, so that's quite nice to see. And there's an offside given there. Heart was pounding a bit, thought there was a penalty in the offing there. You can see a lot of their players are really tired. Ours are very, very fit as well. We've had I think we've had about a week and a half since that game against Betis, so we've had a long old gap between fixtures, so our players are fully fit, fully rested. Here's Andre Gomez playing Messi in. Messi is in. He's gone for the lob. What a finish from the magician. Leo Messi makes it 3-0. That will be his last contribution to the game. He is going to come off to protect him now. Bernard picked it up here, gives it to Andre Gomez, and then a brilliant ball through. Messi one touch and then just lifts it over the keeper. What a finish. Free kick for Tigres. Colo takes. Mario Fernandez with the header away, but it's with Enner Valencia now, and Gignac, and it's a good save from ter Stegen. So we have made all our substitutions. We'll go over them in a minute. We'll just watch this corner. In fact, we're not going to see the corner. So Mario Fernandez, Denis Suarez, Moussa Dembele have all come on. For Semedo, Messi and Luis Suarez. Give some rest to the likes of Luis Suarez. Obviously Messi with the injury. We want to protect him. But the job is done here at 3-0. It's been a really good performance. Really pleasing. Looks like, touch wood, that we have got our form back, that we have sorted out our problems, that we have hopefully put them all behind us, because we desperately need to claw our way back up the table in La Liga. We need to get in the top four, because even that's on a knife edge at the moment. But here we are on the defensive with Pizarro, long shot off target. Remedi to take the corner. In it goes. Inigo Martinez with a towering header away. It's back in our penalty area though. Here's Pizarro, Remedi again. Ayala with the header and a big save. Oh, but they forced it in. It's Valenzuela. Ter Stegen clawed the header away, but we couldn't keep it out. We couldn't keep the clean sheet. That's very disappointing. Remedi put a good ball in. Brilliant header from Ayala. It's a good save from ter Stegen, but even with all those defenders around, we couldn't stop it. Cucurella takes the throw to Gomez. Can we get a fourth? Paulinho, good tackle on him by Remedi. He's been really good, actually. He's been quite impressive for Tigres in their defeat. He's been maybe their best player. Here's Valencia to Jurgen Damm. Andre Gomez has got to it though, and Samper immediately forward to Moussa Dembele. And Bernard's on the move. Here he is. It's Bernard for the hat-trick. Oh, he should have had it. He should have had it, but it doesn't matter. Tigres have ended up having a lot of shots in this second half. They're up to into double figures now for shots, and a good amount of chances created as well, clear cut and half chances. So it's been a much improved performance from them, but unfortunately we were just superior on the day. And here's Andre Gomez for Dembele, and it's a poor pass from Moussa Dembele. We're into the last few seconds of the game. The final against Sao Paulo, potentially against our new signing as well. Hopefully before the match we will get confirmation that he is joined. But that is it. We've won 3-1. That is really, really pleasing performance. We're just going to calmly say I'm very happy. That is really, really good. Here we go then. These are our opponents in the final. It is Sao Paulo Football Club, currently 4th in the Brazilian Championship. They're managed by Dorival Junior. No idea who he is. Rodrigo Caio is their captain. Lucas Paqueta, the vice-captain. Their key player could soon be our player. He hasn't agreed the deal as yet. Probably wait until after the final today. Hopefully we'll get a good look at him today though and see how good he is. So yeah, let's get to it. So we come into it with on the back of 2 wins. Sao Paulo have won 3 out of their last 5 in all competitions as well. We're back at BMO Field in Toronto. It's -4, so we could see some snow, I guess. It's very windy as well, apparently. So yeah, let's get to this. The team is picked and ready. So we've got ter Stegen again in goal. Lucas Digne and Samuel Umtiti come in at left back and left centre back. Gerard Piqué and Mario Fernandes is in for Nelson Semedo. It's all change in midfield with Rakitic, Alenia and SMS coming in. But the front 3 are still the front 3. It's Bernard, Messi and Suarez. Don't know what happened with Messi. Not injured. There was never any report of him being injured. He's fine. Happy days. Let's get to it. Big news for Sao Paulo then is Marquinhos Cipriano does start out on the right as the inside forward. He's left-footed. They've got Andre Ramalho as well, who was at Bayer Leverkusen, so he's very experienced in European football now. It's a 4-2-3-1 from our opponents. Hopefully we'll be too strong for them. Let's get into the boys. Let's tell them that I wanted to say bring home the trophy, but what we'll do is we'll say go out there, carry on from where you finished off last match. Big final. Can we win a record 4th Club World Cup? Of course we can. Come on boys. Forza Barca. Here we go, the boys are in their pre-match huddle. We are good to go here. The final is underway and it is Sao Paulo that get the proceedings underway. I'm expecting us to win, but I've said that before recently and it just hasn't happened, has it? Here's our new boy, Marquinhos Cipriano, out to Marcos Roca. Is there an early goal highlight here? No, there is not. So we've got an early highlight, but ter Stegen has come through the crowd and claimed that ball. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing Cipriano in action here. Hopefully he'll get on the ball quite a bit without causing too much damage to us. Here's Bernard, our revelation of the season so far. Luis Suarez now back to Bernard. Lucas Digne, he's going to cross it from deep. No, he's giving it back to Bernard. In it goes for Messi. And at the second time of asking, Messi puts it in. Less than 3 minutes on the clock. Plays the 1-2 with the crossbar and smashes us into an early lead. Good move that it was. Digne here gave it to Bernard. Then he played it across. Misses out on the assist, of course, I guess. Because Messi hits the bar, puts the rebound in for 1-0. Lucas Digne to take this throw. Petros intercepts it though, clears it down the line. It's given to Paqueta. He's got a lot to do here though. They're trying to get forward in support. Here's Rildo. Paqueta, he's gone for goal and he's just over. Ter Stegen has it now, gives it to Gerard Piqué. Goes back to his keeper. And a hoof from Piqué. And we're on the defensive again. Danilo. Vital, Paqueta, lovely ball out to Rildo. Are they in here? Oh, what was that? That was an awful pass. Piqué easily clears that up and Messi has it. Drives forward, but Danilo muscles him off the ball. And here they come again with Cipriano. Paqueta, lovely little touch to Rildo and ter Stegen keeps them out. Messi whips the free kick in. Santos heads away. Comes back to Alenia. Oh, he's found Suarez in space. Oh, and a big save from the keeper at 2-0 inside 20 minutes. That would have been surely game over. Big save from the Sao Paulo keeper. Here's Bernard, drills the ball across. Oh, that was just begging to be smashed in, wasn't it? Got a corner here. Rakitic will take it. The old familiar one goes out to Alenia. Edge of the box. And what a hit from Carlos Alenia. He's not done that for a long time. In fact, that could be the first time we've seen him do that this season. What a hit, though. Rakitic, big looping ball out. It's a good first touch. And a fantastic hit from Carlos Alenia. Getting 2-0 halfway through the first half. The trophy is all but ours now. Surely nothing can go wrong. The snow has started coming down. Here's Messi to Alenia. Out to Bernard. Suarez on the move. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. And there is Suarez. And a big save from Renan. Matías Vital to Rildo. Paqueta. Oh, good ball. Rildo plays it across. That's going to be... Oh, tackle flying in all over the place. And ter Stegen pulls out a big old save. Thought there might have been a penalty there, but... tackle just flying in the box there, wasn't there? 2-0 at half time then. We are halfway there. We are halfway to becoming world champions. We're going to make a change at half time. Bernard is going off. Moussa Dembele is coming on. Came to me before the match saying he wants to play more or leave. So I said, look, Luis Suarez is playing far too well, so you're just going to have to wait. He accepted that, but give him some game time out on the left, see what he can do. We've told them not to get complacent again like the semi-final, and it's gone down really well, so let's get back into this. We are approaching blizzard conditions here in Toronto, but we're only 45 minutes away from silverware. Rakitic with the corner, doesn't go to Alenia this time. It's broken for Messi. Oh, that's gone just wide. I thought that was in. So the stats looking good. We've had 10 shots, 5 on target, just over half the possession. Really good performance in very difficult circumstances. It's snowing, it's windy, it's -4 degrees. Things are really harsh conditions to be playing in. Just going to give him a little encouraged shout out here. Just try and get a highlight going. I'm going to make some changes soon. It's 2-0 up. Looks like it's all over here. So we're going to bring off Messi in a minute, I think. Give him a little bit of a rest. The cross comes in. And we just about deal with it, but Petros has it here. Gives it to Cipriano. Good ball. Oh, and the shot comes in from Rildo, and ter Stegen claws it behind for the corner. Here's Moussa Dembele coming forward to Luis Suarez. Alenia. Back to Dembele. Little 1-2 there. Here's Alenia again. Dembele again. Get it across. He does. And Suarez has got to it and has scored. He's got up in between goalkeeper and 2 or 3 defenders. Oh, it's not going to count. What happened there? Has he been... Oh, come on, ref. Suarez has got up above the goalkeeper and defenders there and has had the goal disallowed. That is annoying. So the snow has started falling again here. We're into the last 7 minutes. Dembele loses out. Here's Gilberto. Cross to Rildo. Cueva. They do score now, of course. It's going to be a tense end to the game, but Denis Suarez has tracked back well and won it. Gives it to Alenia and the ball forward over the top to Luis Suarez. He could be in. Luis Suarez, big save again from Renan. Alenia forward for Luis Suarez. Oh, and it's a great ball, and Denis Suarez is in. And... free kick, Luis Suarez. Oh, that's a brilliant save from Renan. He tipped that over spectacularly. Luis Suarez with a great free kick though, and here's Denis Suarez to Moussa Dembele. Denis Suarez puts the icing on the cake and makes it 3-0. That is brilliant. It's 3 goals in the semi-final, 3 goals in the final. Denis Suarez here played it to Dembele. The shot hit one of our players, didn't it? And Denis Suarez was on hand to tuck it away. The trophy is ours. We are the champions of the world. Feels good until we come back down to earth with a bump when we get back to Spain and realise we are nowhere in the title race. And ter Stegen with a big save there to keep the clean sheet today, unlike the semi-final. But he has been a very important part today, because you look at that, Sao Paulo have had a good number of shots and a good number on target. Ter Stegen has had to earn his clean sheet, but we are a minute over the allotted time here as Andre Ramalho hits the header over, but the final whistle has gone. Barcelona are the champions of the world. The ticker tape is flying and we are the world champions. Okay guys, so on that glorious note of lifting the FIFA Club World Cup trophy, we're going to end the video there. Does look good to have some greens in a row now on that schedule, doesn't it? So we've got a friendly coming up in the winter break. Then we've got the second leg against Lugo. Can we turn that around? Surely we can. In terms of the next video, you can see our Liverpool games are scheduled now for late February. So I am thinking we can probably do either the Sevilla or the Real Madrid games down here. Don't particularly want to, not with our current form, but that's the logical step, isn't it? So episode 33 will either be Sevilla or Real Madrid. Depends which is the more important game when they come along. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Smash that like button. If winning a trophy isn't worth a like, I don't know what is. Subscribe if you haven't already and turn on those notifications. Follow me on Twitter as well at GamerJamesFM, and I'll see you very soon for the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye. Yes.